Welcome, students. We can begin our today's class. Our today's class is the first lesson, Fundamentals of Accounting 1, Chapter 1. Fundamentals of Accounting 1 have around 5 chapters. Chapter 1 deals about nature and the classifications of business organization, as you see from the screen. And the chapter 2 is accounting for service giving cycle organization. Chapter 3 deals about accounting cycle for merchandising business organization. Chapter 4 deals about accounting system. Accounting system means it's the way of the accounting to work their work. Or chapter 5, cash and receivables. And in today's class we begin chapter 1, an introduction to accounting and the business. Nature and the classifications of business organization. When we start from definitions or the term of business means it's an industrial or commercial or professional, vocational, that activity conduct for profit. Such activity compromises business regardless of whether it's conducted company or continuously or short term. That is called business. የትኛውም ተቋማት ኢንዱስትሪያል ሊሆን ይችላል፣ ኮመርሻል ሊሆን ይችላል፣ ፕሮፌሽናል ሊሆን ይችላል፣ ቮኬሽናል ሊሆን ይችላል። ማለት ይሄ ኢንዱስትሪያል የምንለው አምራች ድርጅት የምንላቸው ጥሬ ዕቃ ገዝቶ አምርቶ ለካምፓኒ የሚሸጡት ማኑፋክቸሪንግ ካምፓኒ የምንላቸው ማለት ነው። ንግድ ላይ የተሰማሩት ኮሜርሻል የምንላቸው ሙያዊ ስራ የሚሰሩት ፕሮፌሽናል ኦር ቮኬሽናል አክቲቪቲ ዳት ኮንዳክት ፎር አጠቃላይ ለትርፍ የተቋቋሙ ቢዝነሶችን አጠቃላይ ቢዝነስ ኦርጋናይዜሽኖችን አጠቃላይ ምንድነው የምንላቸው? ቢዝነስ እንላቸዋለን። ፎር ኤግዛምፕል the main examples of industrial activity manufacturing, that means substantial transformations of raw materials or component parts into intermediate or finished good. Those are industrial. It is tend to the refers commercial activity be interpreted broadly to mean any activity conducted for financial gain. Those are called commercial activity የምንላቸው ይገዙና ጥሬ ዕቃዎችን ማለት መጀመሪያ ጥሬ ዕቃ ተገዝቶ በማኑፋክቸሪንግ ካምፓኒ ተመርቶ በማኑፋክቸሪንግ ካምፓኒ የተመረቱትን ያን ገዝቶ ለከስተመሮች እንደገና የሚሸጠው ካምፓኒ ኮመርሻል ካምፓኒ እንላለን ማለት ነው። ፕሮፌሽናል አክቲቪቲ የምንለው ደግሞ it's application of skills ናቸው። ስኪልስ ጉዳይ or based on technical knowledge which acquired through higher education to affairs of the others to meet their needs. Common examples of professions are legal practice, medical practice, dentistry. እነኚህ ፕሮፌሽናል አክቲቪቲዎች ናቸው። ዞሮ ዞሮ ትርፍን ለማግኘት የሚሰሩ ናቸው። እነኚህ ሁሉ በአጠቃላይ ለትርፍ የተቋቋሙ ሁሉ የትኛውም ቢዝነሶችን አጠቃላይ ምን እንላቸዋለን? ቢዝነስ እንላቸዋለን። ቢዝነስ ካን ጀኖኒ አኩመም እስኒ ዱብሳቶሬ ቢዝነስ የሆነችውን አባቴ ትርፍ ወካን ኡመረት ቡዋ ቡፈቹዳፍ አባቴ ከሜኑ ቢዝነስ ይጀናኔ ጀቹ ቢዝነሲን አባተ መታሳኒ ቀባ አባተ ሰናን ማማን ጀናኒ ቢዝነስ ኦርጋናይዜሽን ይጀናን አባተ ቢዝነስ ይሰናፍ አባተ ቢዝነስ ኦርጋናይዜሽን which means is an economic activity or an economic entity or firm which is engaged in the converting basic input into the product, buying and resale of finished goods or provisions of service for profit. Those are called business organization. The next concepts are types of business organization. Based on the types of activity they perform. Tajaajila isaan nuu kennan irratti hundaa'uudhaan yookaan gochoota isaan godhan activity wantoota isaan perform nuu godhan irra dhaabachuudhaan are engaged in the to generate income. Business organization may be divided into series. Tajaajila nuu kennan irra dhaabachuudhaan iddoo sadii qooduu dandeenya. Service, manufacturing merchandising እና manufacturing jennee qoonnaa jechuudha. Service kan jennuun it is an enterprise that renders professional and technical service ነው. kun tajaajila kan nu kennu danda'u አገልግሎት ሊሰጡን የሚችሉ ሁሉ ሰርቪስ እንላቸዋለን። ሰርቪስ ጊቪንግ ቢዝነስ ኦርጋናይዜሽን እንላቸዋለን። መርቻንዳይዚንግ ምንለው it is also an enterprise ናቸው that buys and resell buy ያደርጋል finished goods ማለት ነው። ተሰርቶ ያለቁትን buys and then resells finished goods to the customers እንደገና ገዝቶ የገዛውን ዕቃ ለከስተመሮች የሚያቀርቡ መርቻንዳይዚንግ ጉድ ይባላል። ለዚህ ለመርቻንዳይዚንግ ጉድ ጥሩ ኤግዛምፕል የሚሆንላችሁ እናንተ አንድ ዕቃ መግዛት ፈልገን ሳሙና መግዛት ከፈለግ ሳሙናውን የምናገኘው ቀጥታ ከካምፓኒው ሄደን ሳይሆን ከሱቅ ሄደን ነው የምናገኘው። ያ ሱቅ ምንድነው የሚባለው? መርቻንዳይዚንግ ካምፓኒ ነው የሚባለው ማለት ነው። ያ ኤግዛምፕል ስታሽነሪ ሾፕ፣ retail, wholesale stores, supermarket, those are merchandising. Examples of service, telecommunication, transportation company, bank, those are the examples of service company. Fakkeenyota warra service kan ta'an baankii, telecommunication, transport, daandiirra kan hojjetamu akkasiisuun service jedhamu. The third types of business organization are manufacturing company. Manufacturing business organization are an enterprise. Those three are an enterprise. Then it is an enterprise. Buys and convert. Buy ያደርጋል raw materials buy ያደርግና የገዛውን raw materials ወደ finished good ይቀይራል። ወደ ጥሬ ዕቃውን ይገዛና ወደ ተሰርቶ ወዳለቁለት ወደዛ ይቀይረዋል። Buys and convert raw materials into finished product for sale to others business. That business are merchandising, it is maybe, or direct to consumer. Example, textile, cement factor, wood and mental workers are an examples of manufacturing company. The other concept are form of business organization. So there are three different legal form of business. Don't forget this. Those are sole proprietorship, partnership, and finally corporation. Sole proprietorship is an enterprise owned by one person and usually operated and managed by the same person. It is owned by one person and usually operated and managed by the same persons. Kana jechuun gubbaarratti amma yeroo qoonnu gosoota isaanii business organization tokko type sadi qabaasin hin jedhee jira. Typelee sadiin suni service giving business organization, merchandising እና manufacturing enne iddoo sadi qoon. Kanaaf oyneroota warra kana sadanii typeota gubbaatti qoonne kana sadiini fakkeenyaaf yoo oynerii isaa oyn namni isa godhu abbaan dhaabbata sana hogganu nama tokko yoo ta'e oyndi kasa godhuu fi manage kasa godhu owner and managed. Who is owner? Who is manager? If that company is owned by 1% and managed by 1%, that's called sole proprietorship. Service giving ta'uu danda'a. Business merchandising business organization ta'uu danda'a. Manufacturing ta'uu danda'a. Nama tokkoon abbummaa kan qabuu fi nama tokkoon kan hoogganamu taanaan sole proprietorship jennaan jechuudha. Sole proprietorship form of business is not separate legal entity from its owner. Kan jechuun maal jechuudha? Sole proprietorship form business not separate legal entity from its owners. Kan jechuun unlimited liability qaba jechuudha. Itti gaafatamummaa fakkeenyaaf sole proprietorship dhaabbata tokko tasa yookaan kasaaru ta'e kasaaraan sun ownerii sanarraa addan ba'u dirqamatti gaafatamaa jechuudha. The life of sole proprietorship usually depend upon the life of owner. Life of sole proprietorship is usually depend upon the life of owner. If the owners of that company is dead, and it's also that company is also dead with that owner. Ownering company tokko yookaan abbaan company sana gaafa sole proprietorship formiin isaa ta'e gaafa kaampaanichis walumaan du'a. Kanaaf jecha life of sole proprietorship is usually depend upon life of owner jennaan jechuudha. It's separate not the sole proprietorship form of business is not separate legal entity from its owner. Wanni nuti jennuuni it is unlimited liability qaba. Itti gaafatamummaa daangaa hin qabne qaba. Hamma karsaa gurgurii liqii dhaabbata sanaa kaffaluutti itti gaafatamaa jechuudha. The other forms of business are partnership. It's like sole proprietorship in most ways except that has more than one owner. Kallatti hundaanuu sole proprietorship wajjin wal fakkaata partnership jechaadha. Garuu kan adda isa godhu the owner of that company is two or more than two under partnership. But under the sole proprietorship, the owners of that company is one. Under partnership, two or more than two. Like a sole proprietorship, a partnership is not legal entity separate from the owners, but association that they bring together the talent and the resource of two or more people. This is the difference. Bring together the talent and the resource of two or more people. That's called partnership. The owners of a partnership are known as partners. And the partners share profit and the loss of the partnership according to the agreed on formula. Tirfii isaanii yookaan bu'aa isaanii waan argatan akkamitti qoodaman jennaan akkaatuma walii galtee isaaniitti saniin qoodamani. Gaafa walta dhufan dandeettii fi qabeenya qaban san walta fidanii suuqii jabaa tokko suuqii xiqqoo takka qabaachuu kennarra suuqii jabduu takka qabaachuu qamadhanii walta dhufanii banatanii jechuudha. Kun walta dhufeenya nama lamaati jechuudha. The personal resource of each partner can be called on the pay-off obligation of the partnership. That is, each partner is personally responsible for the debt of partnership. This is unlimited liability ka jenneen jechuudha. Partnerin tokko ida partnershippicha yookaan ida dhaabbata walta qabanii suuqii walta qabanii san kaffaluudhaafi personally responsible for debts of partnership. Each partner tokko personally responsibility አለው ማለት ነው. From an accounting standpoint, however, partnership is business entity separate from the personal activity of the partners. The life of partnership usually, like as a sole proprietorship, it is depend upon the admission of new partners or withdrawal of existing or life of the partner. If the partners of that partnership is dead, and also the company is also dead as sole proprietorship. The third, corporation. The third form, corporation. Corporation is different from sole proprietorship and partnership. Corporation is an enterprise owned usually by the three or more persons that are called shareholders or stockholders. And it is an enterprise owned usually by three or more, not owned by two or more, by three or more persons called shareholders and stakeholders. It is owned. We talk about the owners, not about who is control. Because the control of the corporation is manager. The unique features of corporation is that the legal entity usually referred to as a artificial persons. It's artificial persons, which is solely responsible for its act and the debit. Corporation itself, it is artificial persons. Can I join it? Corporation dhaabbata sun matunti isaatiiyyuu ofiisa takka itti gaafatamuutii fi akka nama lammaffaatti namaaf danda'atte jechuudha. Nama waaqa uumetti dunteeni akka namummaa seeraan akka argateetti ofiisaatii fi idaa jiruuf wantoota jiran maraaf itti gaafatama corporation malee stakeholderooti sunniini yookaan shareholderooti sunni ittiin gaafatamanuu jechuudha. For it has an independent existence. Its life does not depend here, bear in mind, In sole proprietorship and partnership, the life of business are depend on the owners of that business. But under corporation, the life does not depend on the admission or withdrawal or dead or shareholders. እዚህ ጋር ittiin hunda'u jireenyi yookaan laayifiin kaampaanii sanaa yoo foormiin isaa paartinarshiipii ta'e yookaan sool proprietorship giddeetamaa irrattidha kan inni hundaa'u jiraachuu ooyinerii sana irratti. Ooyineriin du'e taanaa waliin du'a. Garuu korporeeshinii jalatti akkas miti faallaa sanaatiidha. Kana jechuun unlimited life qabaa korporeeshinii jalatti dhaabbati sun baankii ta'uu danda'a. Inni sun unlimited life qaba. Yoo partnership fi sole proprietorship ta'e immoo it is limited life አለው. limited life ይመታሳ ቀባ ኮርፖሬሽን ጀረት ደግሞ unlimited life ነው። ሊያቢሊቲን ደግሞ limited liability ለኮርፖሬሽን ይጀላት ትጋፈተሙማ ዳንጋ ይቀባ ሐመሼሪ ሰናድ ለካን ከሳሩ ማለ ዳባ ጎኖ ሳዱማ ቀበኝሳ ካንፋታቲን ደርቡ ጀቾ this is all about form of business organization and the type and the business. Definition of business አይተና የሮጀል ቃም ቢዝነስ ዲፋይን ጎነራ ታይፕ ይሳላለራ ዘን ፎርም ይሳላል ለጅር next the role of accounting in business environment. What the role of account in the business environment? Definition before the role of account in business environment we define what the term of account means. Accounting ገቹ ማንጀቻ ዱር accounting ergabeetendo role is have he accounting accounting is defined as an information system. It is information system that concern with the collection, analyzing, communications of financial information useful for decision making. For it used as a means to exchange information among interested party concerning the financial performance, which means income statement. Financial performance ማለት income statement, financial position, balance sheet, and the related issue of an organization or financial statement, as also common known as it is accounting means it is a language of business. This is the definitions of accounting. As an information system, process of collecting, analyzing, communicating information, it involves the following step. Those information systems are following must involve the following step. The first step are identifying, which means tracing and collecting recordable economic activity. Bear in mind. Identify የሚያደርጉት ምንድነው? ወልተ ቀበኒ ዳታ ለጅሩ ዳታ ጅሩ ሰንከሳ ዳታ ገልመው እንደንደነፊ ዳታ ገልመው ቀበኒፍ ገልመው ህንቀም ነደባሳ recordable economic activity. Tracing and collecting. Trace ይደረጋል then ኮሌክት የሚደረገው የትኛው recordable economic activity ሁሉም ኢኮኖሚክ አክቲቪቲዎች ይመዘገባሉ አይደለም የሚመዘገቡ አለ ማይመዘገቡ አለ ያ አይደንቲፋይ ይደረጋል አዳባል ስቴፊን ጀልቀባጎን accounting does not record and report all economic activity of an organization ሁንደምት ከንገልሜሱ ኬሳ ፍለቴ ሁሉንም የኢኮኖሚክ አክቲቪቲ ሆኑ ማለት የቢዝነሱ ኢኮኖሚክ አክቲቪቲዎችን ሁሉ ይመዘግባል ማለት አይደለም የሚመዘገቡ አለ ማይመዘገቡ አለ rather it records and reports only የሚመዘገቡትን እዚህ ጋር ይጡ it record and report only those economic activity of an organization which can be expressed in terms of money. Expressed in the terms of money የሆኑትን ነው የሚመዘገቡት በብር ሊገለጹ የሚችሉ expressed in the terms of money የሆኑትን ነው የሚመዘገቡት ማለት ነው sorry the other analyzing and measuring. The second step. This involves determining whether the economic activity bearing changes, increase or decrease. Asset, liability, capital, revenue and expense. This term will be defined in the subsequent sections of the organization and expressing the change in monetary term. How መጀመሪያ identify ያደርግ identify goone jirra is identify goone sanammo major goone gaafa major goone kan dabalani kan hir'isan asset damo increase kan godha or decrease kan godha liability damo capital damo revenue damo expense which means and it is an element of an account elementota kanneen kan elementota accounting kanneen kana kamida kasan increase godha kamida kasan decrease godha waan jedhan major goone ega major goone analyze goone major edga goone maqarat identify goone sanammo record goone actually recording means it make an systematic way means የራሱ የሆነ ሲስተም አለው በራሱ ሲስተም ማለት ነው a record of effects of economic activity on the asset liability capital revenue and expense በዚህ ወይ ሪከርድ ይደረጋል then ሪከርድ ካረግን በኋላ ምን እናደርጋለን classify ስናደርግ ደግሞ grouping record effects of economic activity into meaningful classes በትክክለኛው ክላሶቹ ክላሲፋይ እናደርጋለን then finally summarize እናደርጋለን summarize ማለት gathering and arranging data need for preparations of report and statements ለዛ ለስቴትመንቶቹ ፋይናንሻል ስቴትመንቶቹን ታውቁታላችሁ financial performance ምንለው which means income statement financial position ምንለው which means balance sheet or cash flow statement or owner security statemenቶቹ ያን ለማዘጋጀት የሚሆነውን ኢንፎርሜሽን ጋዘር እናደርጋለን አሬንጅ እናደርጋለን ለዚህ የሚያስፈልጉን needs for preparations of that report or statement finally reporting is preparing statement report ላይ እንደርሳለን statement እናዘጋጃለን finally man and report in manner that suits need of users as a communicating informations useful for decision making then interpreting finally provide explanation on report ባረግነው ላይ ምን እናደርጋለን ተጨማሪ explanation definitionዎችን እንሰጣለን ዋንደ በለታ ከነናቸው what the importance and the purpose of accounting can be seen as an important part of total information system of organization people both inside and outside the business have to make a decision concerning the allocations of scarce resource to ensure that these resources are allocated in an efficient and effective manner. Users require economic information on which to base decision. It is the role of accounting system to provide that information, and ultimate purpose of accounting is giving people better information on which to base their decision. Kana jechuun faayidaan accounting qabu manager keessa kaampaanichaatiif ala kaampaanichaatiif information gahaa odeeffannoo gahaa wayii dhaabbata sanii argatanii murtii gahaa dhaabbata irra kennuudhaaf keessa isaatiif ala isaatiif warra keessa murtii dansaa kennuudhaaf warra ala immoo invest irratti tolchuudhaaf ala irra warra jiran kana jechuun investeroota alaan jiran invest irratti tolchuudhaaf maal argachuu qabu information gahaa argachuu qabu information kana karaa kamiin kennina karaa accounting kanaafu faayidaan accounting inni guddaan information gahaa ta'e keessa kaampaanii warra jiraniifis dhiyeessu ala kaampaaniitiin ala warra jiran externally kan jiru tanaafis dhiyeessuudha kun the important purpose of accounting then what the users of accounting information ማነው accounting information የሚጠቀሙ then accounting seeks to satisfy the needs of wide range of users in relation to the particular ways there may be various groups of users which are likely to have interest in financial aspect of it. The major users of financial information are commonly grouped as internal and external users. I told you in previous internal users are mainly the management person, an organization who have direct involvement. Internal users are mainly management. It is management, personnel of organization who have direct involvement and control over and who are responsible for the day-to-day affairs of the organization. Internal users can generally management kan namoota management irra hojjetan dhaabbasan keessatti ka hojjetan kallattiidhaan wannoota guyyaaf guyyattaaniif gaafatamummaa kan qaban dhaabbata sana keessatti nalaallatadhanii warroota kallattiin hojjetan sadarkaa sadi qaba manaajimentiin top level middle level እና low level ተብሎ አለ ወሮቱን ሰደን ጀራኒ ወሮቱ kan ሰደን kan jiran sadarkaalee san sadan irra kan jiraatan hundi isaaniitu internal users jedhamu jechuudha dhaabbata sana keessatti jechuudha they need and use the financial information to make decision isaan kun maaliif information system barbaadu to make decision murtoo dhaabbata sanaa kennuudhaaf and the plans for the business activity karoora barbaachisu baasuudha karoora sun include finance maybe finance dhaan kan wal qabatu human resource humna namaa dabalataa qacaruudhaaf ta'uu danda'a dabaluudhaaf ta'uu danda'a human resource management production and the marketing and exercise control to try to ensure that plans come to fruitions management people use accounting information to management people ማለት sadarkaa garaagaraa kan jiran hojii manaajimentii kan hojjetan accounting information fayyadamuu jedha information to formulate long medium short term plans long term plans ሊሆን ይችላል medium ሊሆን ይችላል short term plan እንደ አይነት ፕላኖቹን ለማዘጋጀት ይፈልጋሉ ይላል ይሄን ፕላኖቹ ካንን ቆጴሱ ባርባሉ or to control and evaluate operation and performance control ለማድረግ evaluate ለማድረግ or perform ለማድረግ ይፈልጋሉ make other major decision ወሳኝ የሆኑ ሌሎች ዲሲሽኖችን ለመስጠት ውሳኔዎችን ለማስተላለፍ ማለት ነው related to financing and investment product costing and pricing selecting product mix and allocating scarce resource and others internal users are employees and labor union ሌላ management people ብለናል ለማፈራት kan jirmo employees and labor union work unions internal users of accounting information ናቸው employee and labor union are interested in the judging the fairness of their wage and assessing future job prospects ግራፍ ለድራት ጫሎ ተጅረኔ ፊ ወንዱ ተሳኒ ከፈለ ማንሳን በኩዳፍ employee ፊ wage unionism accounting information him barbadu ወርኩንን as an internal users of accounting ይታያሉ የተኞቹ employees and wage union they also use accounting reports as evidence to ask for bonus when the organization is successful that the area of accounting aimed at serving the decision making needs of internal users is called management accounting. Management accounting is an area of accounting that aims at serving the decision making needs for internal users. That's called management accounting. Internal users often have access a lot of private and valuable information. Internal reports aim to answer questions like what are manufacturing costs per product? ምን ያክል ነው ማምረት ያለበት የሚለውን ጥያቄዎች መመለስ አለበት ኢንተርናል which service activity are most profitable what levels of sales is necessary to break even እንዲህ አይነት ጥያቄዎችን ኢንተርናሊ መመለስ አለበት እቺን ጥያቄ ለመመለስ ምን ይፈልጋል ኢንፎርሜሽኑን ይፈልጋል በቂ ኢንፎርሜሽን this is the overall of internal users. The next users of accounting informations are external users. External users, on the other hand, refer to users outside an organization who are not directly ብያቸዋለሁ externally ግን not directly involved in day-to-day affairs of the organization hojiilee guyyaa guyyaan dhaabbata keessan hojjetaman kallattii dhawurratti hirmaachuu hin dandeenye waan sawwarra quban qabne warsoonni magooda kun maan jedhamani external users sochi jedhaman warri hojiilee guyyaa guyyaan dhaabbata keessatti hojjetamu quban qaban hordofuu hin danda'an involve gochuu hin danda'an warri kun external users but have some interest in the financial and related of affairs of the organization hatawmo hojiilee guyyaa guyyaa hojjetaman irratti kallattiidhaan hirmaachuu haa dhabanu maal fedhu financial and related affairs of organization financial information ichi company sana argachuu fedhu kanaafimmoo kan isaan dhiyeessu the area of accounting aimed at serving external users is called financial accounting in isaaniif barbaachisaa jechuudha its main objective is provide to external users of financial information through financial statement ለነኚህ ለኤክስተርናል ዩዘርሶች ወር ኤክስተርናል ዩዘርስ ሲያንካናል ካራኖት ኢቴን ኢንፎርሜሽን ሳኒ ባቂተ ከነኑ ካን ኢንፎርሜሽን ሳኒ ገሃተ ከነኑ ካራ ፋይናንሻል ስቴትመንት ቆጴሲሲታቲኒ የቹ ሰብሳ ጋፍኑት ሪከርድ ጎኑስ ወርኩን ዳይሬክትሊ ስላልነበሩ ሪከርዲንግ ሲስተሙን አያውቁ ሪከርድ የተደረገውን አያውቁ እነሱ ማግኘት የሚችሉት ስሩ ፋይናንሻል ስቴትመንት ነው ካራ ፋይናንሻል ስቴትመንት ኢቴን ያርጋችሁ ደንደው ጀቹ examples of external users owners itself the external users of the external users of accounting information nature who wants to access how effectively managers are running the business and to make judgment about the likely levels of risk and return associated with the investment in the business and decide to invest or de-invest invest go to office invest go to this office manfadu financial information is anafadu owner safe investor out lejecho other suppliers and creditors who need to access the ability of business to pay for goods and service supplied or to be supplied to it and to meet its obligations when your your creditors and suppliers biachuallo it is an example of external users your tiliqes nuf kafalu dendemo kafalu isu dendau kajeb suppliers and creditors that's a government agency external users ነው ይሄ ለምን ይፈልጋል to whether it company with approved pricing policy or protect the public from excessive pricing charges by the monopoly and so on. Or how much tax business you should pay ምን ያክል ታክስ መክፈል አለበት የሚለውን ነገር ለመወሰን ገቨርንመንት ኤጀንሲው ኢንፎርሜሽኑን ይፈልጋል ያን ኢንፎርሜሽን በምን መልኩ ነው የሚያገኘው ፋይናንሻል ስቴትመንት በኩል ማለት ነው እና others examples of external users are exacting and potential customers who want to access the ability of entity to continue in the business to supply them with the necessary goods and service and to know their outstanding balance. For this reason, the customers also want this accounting information. The others are investment analyst and consultants. Amakari kan jennu jechudha kunnin who want to assess the likely risk and returns associated with the investment in organization in order to determine investment potential and advise their client accordingly. Then community represent who needs to assess an ability of entity to continue providing employment opportunity for the community, use a community resource to support environmental improvement and so on. And competitors also, that is the others external users. Competitors ደግሞ dhaabbata isaan dorgomuu jechuudha. Kanaaf hagardaatti hagammatti hagaroo kanatti kallaalaa jirru jalqabarraa biizinasii define goonee jirra. Biizinasii dhaabbata tirfiif dhaabbata isa kamiinuu biizinasii jennee jirra. Akkasuma immoo taansinee taayipoota isaanii kan fayyadamanii service giving business organization, merchandising business organization, manufacturing enne iddoo sadii qoonnee turre. Akkasuma immoo form of business organization kan jennuun immoo sole proprietorship, partnership, corporation. Sole proprietorship is the owners of that company is one person and managed also by the same persons, which means by one person. That's called sole proprietorship. And partnership, it is two or more than two, the owners of that company. And corporation, the owners of that company is 3 or more than 3% or by the shareholders or stakeholders. And the role of accounting. Then finally, the users of accounting internally and externally. It is enough for today's class. ለዛሬው በዚህ ቀንና በሚቀጥለው ክላስ ካራክተሪስቲክስ ኦፍ አካውንቲንግ ኢንፎርሜሽን እናያቸዋለን ማለት ነው። ካራክተሪስቲክስ ኦፍ አካውንቲንግ ኢንፎርሜሽን ምን አይነት ካራክተሪስቲክስ ቢኖራቸው ነው የአካውንቲንግ ኢንፎርሜሽኑ ልክ ናቸው ብለን የምንወስደው የሚለውን ኔክስት ክላስ እናያለን። ለዛሬው በዚህ ይበቃናል። ሀርዳፍ አስረን ነው ጋር የሮጣን ካራክተሪስቲክስ ኦፍ አካውንቲንግ ኢንፎርሜሽን ካንጀዱ ዳጀልቀምና ሀርዳፍ አስረት ነው አገው ዋን በረተን ረዲቢያ ዱቢሳ ቪዲዮ ካን ይወጀለተን ላይክ ይጎዳ እርገላልተን እንዱበሞ ሰብስክራይብ ጎዳ ስርት ላሉፍ ያላ ዋና ስረጅሩ ካን ሰይራን ዱቢሳ ወያማ ወልፋዳ ገለቶማ አዲሱ አካውንቲንግ ኢለርኒንግ ነው ቻናሊን ሳካስ ጀዳ አኒሶ ፖሊስ ኬሰን በርሲሳ አዲሱ ዲፓርትመንት ኦፍ ኮኦፐሬቲቭ accounting and auditing. Thank you.